pleasant greetings to all of our listeners and audience.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. So,
I'm Ja.
and I'm King. So, why don't you take a seat, relax, take a sip of coffee, get your coffee, and tara, kape muna tayo.
Okay, so this is our first ever podcast, diba? We're
Yeah.
trying something new in the relationship.
Yeah, so speaking of relationships, I think it's agreeable that our first ever podcast topic would be romantic relationships.
Yeah, because I feel like it's our area of expertise.
Expert. You
Don't
sound
you think?
you sound like we're like masters of
Yeah, we're the
relationships.
love gurus.
Okay, factual things about us. We're in a relationship for 3 years.
We joke lang. Yeah, we're 3 years
All
now.
right,
We just
so
turned 3 years, right?
yeah, we just turned 3 years. So,
So I think that gives us a pass to
that gives
judge
us
every
to
other
judge.
relation.
I guess so. I guess so. That is indeed correct. But like, how do relationships start?
I guess, iba-iba naman yung start ng relationship,
Okay,
diba? Some
yeah.
would start as friends.
Mm-hmm.
Some would, pwedeng childhood friend, pwedeng church mate, family friend.
Yeah.
What else? Ano ba? Randomly nakilala.
Randomly na nakilala, yeah.
Possibly. Pwede ding mga fubus. Ay, wait.
Fubus.
Meron kayong mga relationship na nag-i-start doon? Do you think those types of relationship last?
Yeah. I do believe a FUBU relationship would last, I guess. I mean, all right, let's put it this way. Number one rule sa FUBUs is what?
No strings attached.
Exactly. So for them to be in a relationship, they'd be rule breaking that. I mean, if you really enjoy the company of your FUBU, I guess I don't see anything wrong with
Diba?
taking it.
I don't see why some people would look at it as a taboo. Parang, it's a big deal if you fall in love with your FUBU.
I mean,
diba?
Yeah. Pero there's this one thing lang eh. Paano kung pangit yung FUBU mo?
Ba't ka naman makikipag-FUBU sa taong hindi ka attracted physically?
I mean like
Oh, so do you agree na most romantic relationship starts with, looking at their physical appearance?
yeah, of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
So
it
hindi ka
does.
naniniwala sa saying na love is blind.
Hey. If you eat, what's the first thing? Kung kumain ka ng pagkain, it's always the eyes that eat first, visually, di ba? Ganun din yun, relationship. You can't just, ikaw, would you walk over to someone that's not attractive to you and suggest, would you even talk to the person?
I guess not. Paano yung mga, yung mga nag-i-start ng relationships nila online? Kasi, admit it or not, there are some people who are doing, I've heard this term, e-dating. Like, for example, they just met in a video game or an online game, then mafo-fall sila.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a guy, and the person you're playing games would be just
child.
using that's even scarier
Yeah.
indeed. But like a person who's using a voice changer, people have that. Like you could use a voice changer to kunwari be a girl. Yeah, like people who would use voice changers to like pretend to be a girl.
Oh,
Yeah, so my
the
main
catfish.
catfish,
Yeah,
exactly.
people
Because like
catfishing.
my main point is, you haven't seen the person, You could have feelings, strong feelings indeed, but you're risking yourself.
So, I think naman for me, my take on that is you're idealizing someone you haven't met. You already have this build up image in your mind na who they might be or what they might
Mm-hmm.
look like, 'di ba?
Yeah, like you're projecting your ideals, as you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I don't
Eh, paano
really
naman yung mga nagsimula as friends, 'di ba?
nagsimula as friends. That's a kind of tricky situation, you know.
Mm.
Ikaw, this is how I say it's tricky. Out of your friend group, na guys, would you date anyone?
No, kasi I'm the type of person na if it's a friend,
Friend lang.
friend
diba?
lang.
Pero,
Not unless I befriended them for the purpose of seeking a romantic relationship with
yeah,
them.
exactly.
Pero if like, kasama ko lumaki, ganun, and I had
Yeah.
no intention, I already have this wall
Mm-hmm.
na parang, okay, you're my friend, and you'll be that way forever.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. With everyone, guys or girls, friend nga lang, sabi mo. Eh, paano kung attractive sila?
like naging attractive.
Or like, yeah, naging attractive. Sabihin natin na ganun.
Eh,
Naging
wow,
attractive.
parang yung kanta ng Eraserheads, yung magazine.
Yeah, magazine, exactly. So, paano kung ganun?
Well, no pa rin for me eh.
And
I
they-
mean, I would find them cute, but like, it's a no for me.
Paano if they're the ones who initiate it?
No talaga.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
the type of person that have established, na parang-
Boundaries.
Yeah, a boundary. I think
Boundaries.
that's important naman to have a boundary. Pero, there's nothing wrong naman with going after your friends.
Friends, yeah.
I
mean,
guess.
there's nothing.
I guess.
I mean, there are a lot of people I know who had friends and they pursued a romantic relationship. But I think your perspective and mine are the same. If friends lang,
friends lang.
you know.
Diba?
Hindi yung friends lang tapos pag nag-inuman, may gagawin na
May confession.
May confession.
May iyakan.
May iyakan, no? Or like, friends lang pag nag-iinuman tapos magkikissing-kissing.
Ayun,
you
mga
know.
5 seconds,
Mga
walang
5 seconds,
mali siya na
walang
yan.
mali siya, yeah.
Daming napapahamak dyan eh.
Yeah, I mean like, I never like went for a friend. You know?
Same here.
Yeah.
Never. It's like an unspoken rule for me. No? Friend lang, di ba?
Yeah, I mean like, I don't know.
Hmm.
It's crossing boundaries. you
Yeah,
know?
pero if kung saan sila masaya and it's a mutual decision and
Yeah.
they really want to, and I think the beauty of finding love in friendship is you already know them eh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
'Di ba? Parang kilala mo na sila, alam mo na how they're going to function,
Yeah.
how they act around people,
Yeah.
parang ganon. So I think what's nice about starting relationship as friends is because you have already built this trust
Mm-hmm.
with that person.
Yeah.
So I
Throughout
think-
the friendship. No?
Yeah, throughout the friendship. Pero I think there's still kasi may iba na masarap lang talaga maging kaibigan. Pero pag
Yeah.
naging jowa mo na,
Yeah, yun nga eh.
X na.
The negative side, you've talked about the positive side, right?
Yeah.
The nice side. Let's talk about the negative sides. If nakapag-jowa ka sa mga friends mo, you'll see them as a romantic partner. Positive and negative traits.
Yeah.
And you know, the worst thing about that, if you break up, wala na. You know, they can't. I mean, shout out to all of those people who went into their relationships now friends, and you know they broke up and they're still friends. You know, shout
Yeah.
out to them though.
Hats off talaga.
Hats off, hats
How
off.
do you do that?
Yeah, but like mostly, you know, patay, like dead.
Tapos, yung isa pang problem na nakikita ko dyan, what if isang circle lang kayo nung guy, di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos nag-break kayo. So, ano mangyayari? So, kampihan ba sa friendship ang mangyayari dyan? The boys are gonna comfort their guy friend and the girls are just gonna comfort their girlfriends?
I mean, like most likely case scenario. All right. I'll give you scenarios here.
Oh wait, 'di ba? That's the that's what happened with you and your ex then.
I mean, yeah.
You guys are like in one friend group. So how did it, you know?
Well,
Ano nangyari?
originally there's already a circle before that happened. Originally, me and the boys are in the circle originally. So, things didn't work out. I mean, it's fine and all. Not all relationship last. Lalo na if they're not the one. So, I guess mostly some of the people in that circle, they remained mutual lang.
Oh.
Walang kampihan. But in reality, it's more of wala ka dun, so they're gonna talk about you.
Yeah.
Wala yung isa, they're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
So it's mostly, pero iisa lang yung sasabihin nila. Mutual lang sila. Nasa gitna lang. Daw. Pero,
We don't know.
nasa gitna lang. I mean, I think that's the case for everyone that has that kind of setting. Yung mga friends nila, they're gonna be in the gitna. And you'll also have like circle, di ba? You'll also find one person trying to go after that ex mo.
Oh, is that what happened with you ba?
Di naman.
One person
No
from
naman.
your circle went after.
No naman. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
may mga ganun di mo maiwasan. Pero I think that's nice then. So, it puts a value to that person. You finally see their true colors, true intentions, something like that. Pero the people who stick by you, the people the boys, obviously, ako yung kinampihan. Kasi kami yung circle.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to kampiyan, ako personally, hindi, for me, just my opinion, hindi ko nilalahat, I think meron talagang sense of kampihan. Hindi man natin aminin directly, but deep inside us, mas kakampihan ko syempre yung kung sino ka-close ko dun sa
of course.
magjowa.
Yeah.
So, kung mas close ako kay girl, kakampihan ko si girl. Kung mas
Of
close ko
course.
si guy, mas
Kakampihan mo
kakampihan
si
ko.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So, ganun lang yun.
There's
So,
always side. There's always
Yeah.
a pick of sides in all of the breakup involved. So I guess that's the reason why I don't really wanna go after said friends, because I don't want that scenario to happen.
and it's valid. It's a valid reason naman, di ba?
So you know what I love, or you know what I find amazing the most is like relationships na you just met.
Ooh.
Hindi yung napakilala ng isang friend, ganito.
So,
ganyan,
what
no.
type?
The type, kasi,
Ano yun? Like, malawatpad ba? Na you just met at a coffee shop? Or
yeah,
in a
something
library?
like that. Something like that. You know
Do
why? You want to know
stops-
why? You want to
Okay.
know why? It's because, have you ever went to a coffee shop and someone just casually approaches you?
No, because
You know
I
why?
think it just happens in the movies eh.
No, not really. It's because of the setting here in the Philippines.
Oh.
We're not built to be, straight up just talk to the person.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I guess.
we're gonna be like, hey.
Very
look at that person.
non-confrontational.
Non-confrontational. But if it's in a bar,
Yeah.
they're gonna be full on confrontational. Alcohol builds up confidence. Pero sabihin mo, like, in normal, regular places, you rarely see that kind of setting, that kind of scenario where someone just walks up to a girl and says, hi, I like your outfit. I think you're pretty cute. Diba? Something like that.
I think it's a very, very rare na a guy would walk up to you and compliment your outfit.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Usually it's girls who compliment girls on their outfits.
yeah, exactly. That's why it means much more if it's a guy
Yeah.
doing that. They're
Yeah, parang nakaka-touch if someone compliments your outfit. It
lalo
doesn't
na
matter if it's a girl or a boy.
lalo na if it's a perfect stranger.
Yeah.
Kasi if it's friends, parang,
It's like getting validation from someone you don't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Plus,
what makes it, I guess, special.
special, very much.
How about naman yung mga relationship na nag-start sa one-night stand, FUBU? Do you think those types of relationship exist? Kasi dito sa Philippines, I mean, aminin natin, we're a little bit conservative when it comes to those, yung sa
Uh-huh.
hookup culture.
Yeah.
So, do you think there's a chance na, to be romantically involved with someone na you just met for the sole purpose of the deed?
All right. Here, all right. Honestly speaking, in all honesty speaking, the Philippines is indeed a country built on conservation, conservative. It's very conservative
Yeah.
rather. Pero may mga nangyayaring one night stands. You agree?
Yeah, of
All right.
course.
Now here's the thing. Do you remember the person's name na naka one night stand mo?
If my parents are listening, I have not tried that. But if they're not, of course no.
Of course,
I
diba?
don't.
You don't
I
know
don't.
their name.
Yeah.
I mean, you're drunk. Let's assume you're in a bar, you're drunk, you don't even know their name. How would you get in touch with them? Would you give your social media profile to
Oh,
said person?
I have I have a take on that. Like, usually, if it's like a sneaky link, mga ganon, mga booty call, it's usually via Telegram, ah.
Yeah,
Have you
Telegram.
noticed that?
Yeah, it's
Usually
Telegram. Yeah.
Telegram, and like, so meron ngang parang, I don't know if it's real, but there's a thing na parang, if someone only asks for your Telegram and only wanted to communicate with you through Telegram, parang dapat mag-isip-isip ka na kung kabit ka ba or what.
Ah, yeah.
There's that thing, eh. I
There's
think I
that
read it
thing.
somewhere on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of sketchy.
Yung sketchy. Like, bakit sa Telegram lang?
Mm-hmm.
Wala ka bang social media? Wala ka bang Instagram?
Pero the thing is, yun nga, some one night stands, you wouldn't give your social media profiles, diba?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't give mine.
I wouldn't even say my real name.
Exactly. You wouldn't even say your real name. So what are the chances of you building a relationship
Yeah,
with a person you
that's
don't
what
even know?
puzzles me. I
But-
mean, sorry, for the viewers listening, we have been in a relationship for 3 years.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, we started our relationship through...
Fubu.
Yeah. And actually, up to this day, it still baffles me how we, went from that to being in a 3-year
In a 3-year
relationship.
Yeah. Pero I think for me, it's because we really vibe. Plus, the sex.
So, sa tingin mo sa vibe
That's
talaga
really
yun?
important.
Sa vibe nag-i-start? Kasi diba, there are some one-night stands or some deeds na hindi talaga sila like nag-uusap.
Yeah.
They don't talk about personal stuffs. Diba? I mean, you
Yung mga
wouldn't
one-night
talk about personal
of
stuff.
course.
with
So
someone you-
one night stands, yeah. So here's the case. Like I said before, you wouldn't know the person's name, correct?
Yeah.
But this is a different setting because there's Tinder now, Bumble.
Yeah.
Pag yun yung mga naka one night stand mo, I think that has a chance for a relationship talaga. Because you could still have the option to talk to the person after the date,
Unless they block you.
Unless they
and
block you,
ghost
unless they ghost you, yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch, that hurts, but at least it wasn't for you, diba?
So for you, yung defining factor lang, what's going to make or break a FUBU relationship to evolve into a romantic relationship is the vibe?
Mhm.
Wala bang parang factor na parang, nakita mo ko, tapos parang na-love at first sight ka sa akin? Wala bang ganon?
I mean, yeah, of course, physical attributes does matter. However, alam mo yun, like, excuse me, well, like, alam mo yun, like, we've already done the deed. So, why should I evolve to a romantic relationship if I already satisfy my desires, diba? And it's not going to be because of physical looks. It's because I enjoy spending my time with this person, even if we're not banging,
No.
So I think vibe really matters. The personality, if your personalities click, I think
Yeah.
that matters talaga.
So narinig nyo yun, guys, ha? Sa mga na-in-love sa FUBU nila. Don't worry, may chance naman kayo.
My chance indeed.
Pero 'di ba, it should be both
Yeah,
ways.
mutually
Yeah.
mutually agree.
Hindi pwedeng ikaw lang yung na-fall.
Yeah.
Kasi ang ending nun, inuman.
Inuman. Pero if sakaling ikaw yung na-fall, I mean, you gotta do everything to make this girl or guy fall in love with you then.
Confess.
No, I mean, confession, what I see confessions kasi you have to be confident that they would give you a yes. I don't think you should confess if you haven't placed an effort. Rather, something like that.
So, parang testing the waters if it's the right time to confess to your FUBU.
Of course, yeah. You can't I think there needs to be build up. It's not like in your one night stand or you're just doing it and then out of a
boom,
sudden,
I love you.
Boom, I love you, pala. Like, while you're doing it, oh my God. Or like after the deed is done.
Don't kasi that happened to me.
Oh, and how did you feel? How did you feel?
It felt so weird. Like,
exactly.
It was the third time me and that guy, met and he said, I love you.
Yeah, exactly.
While in the deed.
That's why it's important to test the waters. It's important to build up. You can't just do that because the girl or the guy might think you're weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba? So if you were going to confess, ensure that you've done the correct effort. Not sexual effort, but an effort to make this person actually like you. Ask about their day
outside of sex.
Outside of sex, like a simple thing like ask about their day or like compliment their outfit or tell them
mga calls, no? Late night
calls. I mean, agreeable. It's not FUBU setting.
It's not FUBU setting na.
It's not FUBU setting na. But if you really want this person, if you really like this person, you would manage to break the rule. You would manage to tear down the barriers. Diba?
Yeah, that's so true.
I mean, that's what I did with you. Diba?
Yeah. And that's what I did din naman. We both took a leap of faith, diba?
It's a mutual
Kasi we both
decision.
don't know if it's gonna work. Honestly, no hard feelings, love. But honestly, nung mga first months natin together, early couple stages natin, I really didn't think na we were gonna work out.
Yeah.
Diba? Do you feel the same?
I mean, yeah.
Diba?
I guess so, yeah.
Kasi like, we started as FUBU. What's the foundation of our relationship, diba?
Sex.
Exactly. and it's so mababaw.
I mean, yeah.
Diba?
It's not a foundation to keep you in a 3-year mark.
I guess yung buong relationship natin, yung up until now, we're still trying to like figure each other out. Parang ganon. And dun pumapasok yung difference niya when it comes to starting a relationship with friend. Kasi meron na kayong na-built na foundation of trust eh.
Yeah.
Unlike when it comes to FUBU relationship, you really have to take that leap of faith.
That leap of faith, yeah.
Yeah. So parang, bahala na.
Bahala na. Pero
kung mag-break, edi
na break, diba? Pero, going back to our FUBU days, diba? Even you, I think you mentioned once to me, wherein a friend of yours said na don't catch feelings. Yeah. I mean, that's the same case for me. My mind naman is telling me not to catch feelings solely because of the rule na no strings attached.
Kasi I remember like nung nasa pa lang tayo, hindi pa tayo together, like we're not yet an official couple, I would often seek advice from my friends regarding on the label of our relationship eh. And most of them were like, no, you should let go of it, find someone new, ganyan. Diba? So ako parang, shit, tutuloy ko pa ba to?
Yeah, diba?
Kasi usually, I mean, friends, they only want what's best for you, diba?
Of course.
And there's a stereotype din naman talaga kasi when it comes to FUBU na magiging relationship. usually, it doesn't work.
And why do you think that is?
Kasi, nag-build lang yung relationship because of the sex eh.
Because of the sex.
Yun
Yeah.
lang. Tapos parang nung mas nakilala na nila yung person,
They didn't like them.
yeah,
ganun.
their personality.
Like they didn't vibe with them.
Yeah, yung mga likes and dislikes. And I think yung yung mga simple things like what if this person he likes watching Marvel, likes watching those stuffs. Basta mga ganon. And then the other person doesn't like it, finds it cringy. Diba?
I mean, honestly speaking.
It's not really gonna, no. Pero, you know what? I take that back. I think it's not about the likes and dislikes. It's about the compatibility.
Yeah, that's a better way of
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
it.
I think it's about the compatibility, diba? Kasi ikaw, you're such a nerd, diba?
In some matter. Yeah,
You're a nerd. You're a hardcore
Whoa,
One Piece fan.
Hey, to all the viewers listening to One Piece, y'all vibe with me.
Hardcore One Piece fan siya. Tapos, eto, when we were just developing in the early stages of our relationship, yung nagpakilala sa amin, sinabi na he likes One Piece. So, I'm like, it's not an anime that I would go for. It's not my genre of anime. But like, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, should I just watch this na lang para may pag-usapan kami? So, he'll also find me interesting.
I mean, like, look, first of all,
A for effort.
There's no effort whatsoever. Wait, no.
I know
No.
the characters.
Have you watched?
No.
Exactly. No
But
A for effort. That's not an
I know
effort.
they are pirates.
Yeah, of course. But like, what I'm saying is the only people who say that they don't like One Piece are the people who have never watched One Piece. That's a fact.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying it's
Yeah,
not my genre.
But what I'm trying to say is,
Ayan na, may disagreement na.
yeah, there's a disagreement. But
Healthy
what
discussion.
matter happens if there's a disagreement, if there's problems in our relationships, I think the most best case scenario is to talk about it and solutions. Kasi show me a relationship without arguments or like disagreements. I don't think you can show me any relationships like that. There's always going to be an argument. There's always going to be obstacles. The importance is, you get through those obstacles as a team together, diba?
Yeah.
Tsaka, I don't believe na you should really engage with the person's interests just to,
Pero at least you can try.
You can try,
What
yeah.
if you like it din naman,
Yeah,
diba?
yeah. That's why I say don't engage, like
Force yourself.
yourself.
Yeah, don't force yourself to like things just because your crush likes it or the person you're seeking wants it.
Likes it. I mean, you could
Be
try
yourself.
researching. Be yourself.
Diba?
Exactly.
What if, sa sobrang unique mo, mas may love yung
person
partner mo.
sa'yo. Yeah, exactly. That's why I think the best case scenario is just be yourself. And if they don't love you for who you are, sucks to them, because they're missing out on you.
Yeah.
Eventually, someone would come across you. Someone would, really understand your ideals and likes and what you believe in, and you'd really vibe with that person,
Yeah. It's just really about compatibility.
Compatibility. Exactly.
Doesn't matter if you have difference in opinions or like in likes and dislikes. It's normal eh.
It's normal, yeah.
It's normal. But what matters is, are you compatible despite those differences?
Yeah, exactly.
Diba?
I mean, you love spicy food. I don't like spicy
Yeah,
food.
you hate
I
spicy
hate spicy food.
Oh my God.
I love beef.
He's missing out.
I love
on
beef.
that.
She doesn't love beef.
I
She's
hate
missing
beef.
out then. She's missing
He
out.
doesn't eat seafood. He hates seafood.
She doesn't eat chicken with gravy. Who the hell doesn't
I
eat
don't
chicken
like
with
gravy.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I mean? Like, the listeners, the audience would be like, oh, I agree with this girl. I love seafood. Oh, I agree with this guy. beef is the number one protein, you know.
No, it's
But
not.
at the end of the day, we're happy with each
Yeah.
other. We're happy with each other,
It's just
despite the
we
likes and
order
dislikes.
different foods. Sometimes if you don't like what I'm watching, you'll watch another movie. Or sometimes we would compromise.
Good compromise, yeah. But it's important to try the things that your partner likes. Like,
Yeah.
I went to like a nail tech place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
You went with me
in
to
the
get my
hood.
nails done.
In the hood, in the in yeah. So we went to the nails, and I enjoyed watching it.
He
Honestly,
learned a lot.
I learned a lot. The difference between acrylic, soft gel, ballerina,
The cuts,
the
yeah.
the cuts, and when I went with her, I honestly thought it would be boring as hell. But like when I went there, the nail tech girl was like blasting J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and then she was working with the nails, and it's aesthetically pleasing for me.
Diba?
It's like
Parang ASMR.
ASMR. It's like watching those construction videos on YouTube. It's so boys, if your girl's gonna get their nails done,
Yeah.
go with them.
Yeah.
If you don't like going with them, then don't go the next time.
Yeah.
It's important to try.
I remember when you also got your haircut before, diba? Sinama mo din ako. I thought it was gonna be boring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still kind of boring, but like, I enjoyed the process.
The process, yeah. It's nice, eh?
And I get to have a say
Mhm.
on your haircut.
Yeah. And that goes not just personal grooming, but like I was playing before on the PC, Valorant.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you didn't want to.
Yeah, eto like before I don't play games on my PC. Tapos he started playing Valorant, and then he started teaching me Valorant. Pero I know deep inside myself I wouldn't like it because I wasn't really a fan of video games back then. And then when you taught me Valorant, ngayon I'm out fragging you na ha. And and mas mataas na yung ko sa'yo, yung rank ko sa'yo sa Valo. Ako na yung nagbubuhat sa kanya. Actually, mas nag-e-enjoy na ako mag-Valo kaysa sa kanya.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah. I mean, the thing is, now we get to both play something that we enjoy.
Yeah.
Now, you also enjoy then,
Yeah. So, I guess, take it from us.
Take it from us, I guess, try to...
We hope you learn something.
try to, so to recap,
Yeah.
just go with your partner.
Yeah.
Delve into the partner.
Mm.
And if the relationship's not for you, then it's not for you.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time.
For me, there's no such thing as a wrong time. If it's the wrong time, it's the wrong person. Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Most definitely. Fuck that. If I hear wrong time, I'll make it the time.
Yeah,
make it
diba?
the time, guys.
So,
That's-
lakasan nyo lang
that's-
loob nyo.
Yun yung mga bullshit
Yeah,
things. It's the wrong
nyo
time.
mapa-in-love yung fubo nyo. Promise.
It's yun yung mga bullshit things. Like it's the wrong time.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to focus on my school. You know.
Yeah. Because if that person really likes you, they will make time for you.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if you have school. It doesn't matter if you're busy. You could be busy. You could be both busy.
Yeah.
And still have time
Remember,
for each other.
like, our finals week, like, just last week lang, we're so busy.
Yeah, we didn't see each other.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in, like, a really long time.
Mhm.
Pero, like, kahit busy kami, we're still on a call with each other.
I mean, it's 2022.
Kahit hindi kami nag-uusap, basta
Yeah.
naka-call lang.
I think
Yeah,
that
tapos
also
study
matters.
break.
Study break. I think that matters. I mean, it's 2022. You guys could be on a call with your partner or as simple as texting them.
Yeah. Just to update them. So, ayun, I hope may natutunan kayo sa mga love gurus.
We'll have
Love
more.
experts.
We'll have more episodes uploaded to you. So
Yeah.
if you like this one, just tune in.
Yeah.
Tell your
And
friends.
if you want to hear more topics from us, feel free to suggest what do you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so thank you. I finished my cup of coffee. Hopefully you have too.
Yeah, strong yung coffee ko eh.
So, join us next time when we grab coffee again. Thank you, and see you then.
Bye.